more and more people believe that Warzone streamers are cheating. Today, we get to the bottom of things as I'll be spectating 3 top streamers to find out if it's really all skill or if there's something more. All right, so what I've done today is I've gone around through a bunch of Twitch and YouTube streams, and I've found some people that were willing to let me stream snipe and die to them so that I can spectate. The first of which is Neocam, who, if you don't know, is a part of the Bald Brotherhood, which sounds like something that dates back to, I don't know, like 1943 in Germany, which is crazy to say out loud. But no, he's also a bald man, and we love him. We love him, okay? He is truly one of the best players I've ever seen, and every time I run into him, I want to bang my head against a wall because of how good he is. So I'm hoping that he pulls off a win, because the last game that he played, which I was watching on his stream, he dropped 23 eliminations. This guy is not only a top 1% player, but a top 0.0001% player. He is truly remarkable, and I'll have a link to his YouTube channel down below if you want to check him out. If he gets slammed right now, I'm gonna fight his ass IRL, dude. Now, while he does this, I want to take a second. If you could do me the kindest favor, we are so unbelievably close to hitting 400,000 on the channel. If you could take a moment to go down below and double check that you're subscribed, because I'm so tired of having to ask you. And if we could just do it without me asking, that'd be great. But I know some of y'all show up and you just forget. That's okay. I appreciate you for being here. For those of you that are already subscribed, frankly, I'm sorry you have to hear this every day, but let's freaking go. Now, Neo is a demon, but he's got to get his loadout so that he can truly pop off. Because when you're running around with ground loot and he's got a bounty contract, which obviously you can see on the mini map right here, but it's now gone. He was trying to get his money and he's trying to put himself in a good position. Oh, I love this play. This is what I love about spectating players that are really good at the game, is they make good plays. And if you don't know, I do have a second channel, Expel Plus, where you can watch me play every single day at the top tier. And I make loadout videos on that channel, so I mean, it's definitely worth it in my opinion. I'm posting 60 videos a month for y'all. You better go check out that channel because it is awesome. Already, he just immediately eliminated that guy. I mean, super easy peasy. I love the way that he goes through the loot and he's quick with it. He tosses down the RDB so he's not wasting time. And then he picks up the PRD before he goes. Now he's moving on to the next guy. God, it just, after watching so many players that just die on repeat or sit in a building, it is so refreshing to hop in and get the opportunity to spectate someone like Neo, who is just really good at the game. And from what I can see, his stream's about 6 seconds behind or something like that on my other monitor. And for the record, this is not something that I recommend to anybody else to do. Do not stream snipe people because these guys try their ass off to make good content for their viewers. But the issue is if you hop in and you stream snipe them, you mess up what they're doing. You change the way that the game is played. The reason that I am doing it is because I am a content creator. I reached out to him. I made sure that it was okay with him. And now we're doing this here. Clearly, you know, if I send people his way, he'll get something out of it. So it's worth it for him as well to sort of mess up this gameplay. But I mean, I barely affected anything about it. Oh, whoa, we're too low. Hold on. There we go. I think we're good. Nope. Hold on. There it is. There it is. Did he just throw that through the car? Did he just throw that through the car? Am I smoking the crank pipe? Hey there, Editor Expel here. Just wanted to take a second to let you know we are so close to 400,000 subscribers on the channel that I can literally taste it. So if you wouldn't mind double checking that you're subscribed, it would mean a lot to me. Okay, go ahead. Thanks. Back to the video. Dang. Okay, so he's rocking a PPSH in the Cypher. The Cypher is an obvious choice here. Rocking smokes and frag grenades. What a choice. I would not have expected that. I'll be completely honest with you. That's not something that I think I would have expected. Now, notice he's already got 5 eliminations. Still got that PRD in his pocket. And I'm gonna note a couple of things. One, if he pops the UAV, most likely we're not gonna be able to see everybody on his UAV. 2, we will not see anything like high alert. And if I look, he is using alertness. So for him, it's gonna pop up right above where my spectating thing would be on his name right there. Right above that, it would say enemy nearby. We are not able to see that. That is not something that we can see. So he is going to know that a player's nearby based on the fact that he can see that. Just keep it in mind. And I might see if I can, overlay that. I'm not 100% sure if it's possible, but such is life. So he got another bounty, which you can see he's going over. He's going to probably grab a UAV and a launcher so they can launch on top of this guy. Launcher, like I said, grab a UAV. Not going to grab a UAV. So since he's got the bounty right here, he knows that the guy's in around. I mean, he sees exactly where he's at. He doesn't need to waste it. He's got a guy inside that top floor, and then he's got the guy top floor. This is a demon play right here. Oh, so, okay. I love that play. God, this is exactly what I do when I play, is instead of landing directly on somebody, and if you don't know, when you do that, you'll pull your chute and they just get free shots on you. But if you land at the edge, you mantle up and over the edge, like the ledge of it, and it'll keep it to where you have more cover. So what he did right there was that exactly. And this is stuff that people do at a high level that you will never think of, but they also don't have to think about because they just have it like moving fast in their brain. I love that, dude. I freaking love that. Oh God, it's just so refreshing to watch a good player. I get what, this is kind of the reason that I guess people watch streams, is when you are a lower tier player, and this isn't like talking smack, but if you're a lower tier player and you want to see how to get better, what you can do is you can watch these higher tier players, which is why I do recommend that you go watch my second channel, Expel Plus, because I'm making high tier gameplays every single game. Where'd that guy go? Oh, zipped up. He heard the zipper. Guy's gonna take a heady right there. Nope, he goes inside. Yep, easy. I'm pointing at my screen like y'all can see it. I don't even, right there, you know? Guy hurt his legs. He takes the route around. Free kill. I mean, good God, dude. Like, oh! It's, I know. You're probably sitting there like, Expel, just shut up. Explain what he's doing. But it's like, watching him, he drops down on that guy. He pops shots. He knows the guy's broken. So what he does is that he knows the guy has two options. He's either going to go out the door on the left, or he's going to wrap around to the door on the right, which is going to push him right into the other guy. He knew that the guy was more likely to ego because of the way that the enemy player was playing. So he assumes the ego. He moves to the right, catches the guy when he's halfway plated up, and it's a free elimination. I mean, easy peasy lemon squeezy, dude. Oh. Fire sale, by the way, he's got $26,000. He might use, no, he's got multiple. He's got to get out of there. He's putting himself in a weird spot because I think there's a guy on the roof, and then there's this, oh man. 9 eliminations, really just popping off right here. He didn't even take a single bullet of damage right there. He's going ahead and doing that for the sake of, and by the way, he's rocking tracker, reflexes, and alertness. That's his perks. I'll try and overlay things, but there's no guarantee that I can get it in time. Oh, the guy got stuck. Oh no. Oh my goodness gracious, that poor guy, and he's got another guy below him. I don't know if they fixed the spectator audio, but it's a little better now than it used to be. You can hear footsteps properly, but gunshots are completely wrong. Man, I didn't realize this PPSH was so good. I mean, it looks like he's rocking an 8 attachment loadout here, but maybe I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. It might just be 5. I literally cannot tell. I keep looking over to the right to check and see if there's any differences. A couple of notes that I'll add in here is that he actually goes in and he changes his interface and his gameplay HUD. What he does is he moves his HUD bounds all the way in, which for us would look super weird. So he does this. So apply it. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Come on, go back in. You see how like the spectating thing is moved in and you can't see the, what is it called? You can't see the player count. If I remove my camera, this is what his looks like, which is super dumb. Clearly, it looks super, super dumb. But on his screen, it looks much better. I'm going to change it in just a second. On his screen, it makes a lot of sense to have it set up that way because what he does is it makes it easier so that he doesn't have to turn his head to look up at the mini map at the top left. But for us, it doesn't make sense as spectators. I mean, 12 eliminations. Bro is just popping. Brand new whip just hopped in. Like I said, truly one of the best players I've ever seen. I'm going to change it. As soon as he's out of a gunfight, I'm going to... Okay. Interface, HUD, yep.
Got a contract here.
Apply. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. I mean, just incredible shots. And I'm trying to like look over to see when he's got alertness or whatever. But the issue is I can't really tell because he's like an 8-second delay or so. Now notice he's got $50,000. What that's going to do is that's going to allow him to take on anything and everything that he wants because he can pop a UAV, get information. He's got alertness on his class. So when you're playing solos, what I would recommend to you, one, you don't really need tracker for solos. It's better for duos, trios, quads. But if you are going to be playing with tracker, then you want to run something like smokes like he has because, oh no, no. He's got a chalet. You want to run something like smokes like he has in the bottom right. So if you look at his ammo, you can see he's rocking that smoke right there. Oh, instead of slamming through the door or opening, he just shot it open just in case he could be ready. That was an interesting play. God, he honestly, I would have to say he is at least a little bit better than me. I know that's like a little ego on my part, but he just makes some plays that I'm just not expecting. And he maximizes his opportunities, and it's just an addicting watch. And again, if you want to check out his YouTube, it's going to be linked in the description down below. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pull in streamers that I know are so good that people often think that they're cheating, but they don't pay attention to the information they have at hand. Like right now, you can see in the top left, he's on UAV. That means someone's going to be within 250 meters of him. That gives him a roundabout area. The next thing is you can see on the minimap that there's also, and sorry, I'm going to show you, there's also a counter UAV nearby. Now, the UAV that was on him has now gone out, which means that the player is more likely to be over here, which would have been his bounty that has now disappeared, probably got poached. So there's a couple of like little informational things that you won't recognize unless you know every detail about the game. So when I talk about game sense, that's exactly what I'm talking about, is the ability to know how every single detail of the game works, know the bugs, know how the bugs work, know how the map works, know how like the compass that you can't see on my screen right now, but he can see on his, know how that works, because the compass also works as somewhat of a UAV. So if you can't see a player that you hear shooting on your mini map, then you may be able to see the direction that they're coming from on your compass. And if you flip around and you twist, you'll actually see the little red dot move with it so you can get the roundabout location. Now he's got the guy right below him. He can hear him. He's down and to the right. Gonna nade down. He doesn't hit it. What he can do is he can pop a smoke, but the only thing is him being on controller, that's gonna put him in a bad spot. So he takes that rotation to catch the guy when he comes out because he knows, looking at the map, that the guy is gonna have to move. He does have a gas mask. He's not super worried about it. I don't know if it's worth it to take damage on your gas mask, but more than likely he could just grab another gas mask at one of these buy station. And as he's floating, what he's doing is he's looking around his screen, right? He's looking for the nearest thing that's some kind of movement. He sees a guy right there at fire. What he's gonna do more likely is take the high ground, take that roof, perfect. And when he has that high ground, what he does is he can use it as some kind of head glitch. He's probably gonna chow this because the guy's scared and running. He's got 26 bullets left. The guy's dropping down. He takes the rotation down to get there faster. The guy probably chows down knowing that he's got to run. He chows down, but Neo has already rotated to catch him off guard. This is why I love smart players. You can tell by stuff like this that it has nothing to do with cheats. It has all to do with the fact that these guys have game sense. It is addicting to watch this kind of gameplay. Man, this just gets me so pumped up. So right here, the reason he went here is because earlier he remembered that he saw bullets coming from here. Right there, it's probably going to tell him enemy nearby, which is, again, a thing about high alert. But just watching him go at these guys over and over and over is great. I mean, he probably saw the guy. I didn't see the guy, but he knows that there was a guy in here earlier. We didn't get a hit marker for that. Nice. The guy probably chows. By the way, he has specialist. At some point, he bought it. I don't know when, but I can see it on his screen that he did get specialist. The guy's getting shot. Oh. Oh my God. So he knew enemy was still nearby. He tosses the nade. That gives him a hit marker. The hit marker lets him know where he's at. Now, the reason that I run gas grenades is for that exact reason. Now, sure, it's going to stun them a little bit, but if you toss a gas grenade and someone's thrown down, say, a claymore or a blast trap or something like that, what it'll do is it'll blow it up. When it blows it up, it'll do damage to your enemy. Or if you toss a gas grenade, sometimes it'll give you directional audio whenever it's doing the hit marker as to where they're at. If you don't know, hit markers actually do give you directional audio. So if you have a nice pair of open back headphones, which I highly recommend you go to expel.gg and you check out my recommended gear. I have recommended console gear. I have recommended PC gear. Obviously, I have my setup. I don't necessarily recommend you get my setup because it's outrageously expensive. And obviously, I do this for a job, so it makes sense for me to have that kind of stuff. But for you, it might not make that much sense. So I would go to the recommended gear sections and check out those things. And then I have a great pair of open back headphones, multiple kinds, one with no mic like mine, and then I have one with a microphone just in case you're looking for something that is going to connect to your PlayStation controller or your Xbox controller. So right now he's playing his high ground, right? He wants the, I know he's going for the kill, but he's probably not going to get it from this distance. Oh, damn those shots. Right now he's playing for high ground. He's got, looking at the minimap, about 25 seconds until the circle closes. If he's to push down, the circle may push up. So the reason he's keeping this high ground is so that he doesn't have to worry about him rotating into a bad position, right? So if he flies down, which more than likely it's going to go right here. This is usually where the circle goes, is like this area near the end. So he probably knows that, but it doesn't mean much whenever the circle is still technically randomized. So like, well, actually it didn't go here. It went more here, which is a fair circle. I like the launcher play. He knows he's got a guy down below. That guy's not smart enough to go ahead and take that. If you look right now, his player count, his enemy eliminations are on 20, which is absurd, ladies and gentlemen. My God, this man is cracked out of his gourd, dude. He got bunkered. You can see it in the minimap. He's got to move before that thing hits him. He does have a gas mask, so he can tank the bunker if he needs to. He knows the guy across has a decent shot, but he's just putting himself in a weird position if he chows it. He's looking at this guy in the sky, trying to get shots on as he flies in. He hits 3 shots near the end there. Those guys are fighting, which means that if he were to chow it, he could probably get a pop on one of those guys. He's tossing a nade. Reason why is because, again, they fought, which means somebody probably got hurt right there. So if he can toss a nade, he might get a free elimination. Now, there's 6 players left in the game. That guy might be cheating. I'm going to give it to you straight. I'm trying to look at his screen and see if it looks the same on his screen. Yeah, the guy across might be doing the thing. He might have walls, and the reason I say that is because at that distance, you're more than likely not going to be able to hear something like a ladder, because right there, he may have heard the ladder, right? But the issue is the guy from behind is way farther away. He might just be cracked out of his gourd, who knows? But I'm trying to see. Y guy is the guy that knocked him. For the record, his bounty all the way across, completely different guy. He's in a tough situation. He needs to move. He's probably going to go inside and down below. If I were him, that's exactly what I would do. But he does have a PRD. What he could do is go down below, take the PRD, go up top onto another building by taking the PRD and be in a much better situation. Taking this chow is a crazy play, for the record, because he just doesn't need to. And if he gets caught, he could get sniped. Now, looking at his UAV right now on the other screen. Bring them to me. Yeah, he got all the players on the UAV, but for us, it doesn't show the players. It only shows like the people that end up shooting. So it's a little weird whenever you're watching stuff like this back, and it just goes to prove the differences between, you know, when you're spectating and when you're getting kill cams and your actual gameplay, which is why I kind of don't necessarily trust whenever you have somebody like a hacker hunter or a cheater that spectates with walls, because you're missing out on a ton of information, and these guys usually don't explain it to you in the video. They try to make an audience that's manipulated into believing that everybody's cheating, when in reality they just have a crap load of game sense. Like people like this, like Neo, I mean, truly a remarkable player. Look at the rotations that he's making right here. He's trying to dodge the people. He's trying to keep his gas mask a little bit so that he's not screwed. Oh my God, what are the chances that he gets 100% gas mask? That's truly like incredible. And again, he does have specialists, which means his equipment's gonna refill as time goes on. He's got 4 eliminations, or 3 people left, including him. So that means 2 people. He's got 1 over there, which is right in front of him. He's got 1 right up top behind him. He does need to take the cross. He waits for the shooting, for the fighting. The second they start fighting, they're going to be focused on each other so that he can hit that rotation early. He thought about going to the outside because technically that's where the circle is going to close to. But since it's 8th circle, if you check... Oh, sorry. Since it's 8th circle, if you check the minimap, that means there's going to be one more moving circle. Maybe, I think. I might be wilding here. He's got the guy right above him. And I'm going to get a little quieter so that he can make his plays here. Obviously, he can't hear me, but just so that y'all can hear footsteps and stuff.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe.
Like I said, moving circle.
Gas is moving.
He heard a ladder above him, which means the guy's on the roof, for the record. Like the tip-top roof directly above him. Might be just one floor above him now. Yep. He saw him. He saw him for a split second. He can't take that. Guy with a nuke skin, so challenge it wouldn't be the greatest play. He got gas grenade, but it didn't do much. He takes the right side, tosses the nade. The guy drops down. Nade, nade, nade. Oh, he's out of nades. Dang it. It's unfortunate. Guy's gonna keep rotating. He rotated below him. He's got tracker, which is huge. Challenge, it's crazy because you can't see what's inside. He does have quick fix and tempered. All right, if he loses this, let me explain how he lost that. Because I'm telling you, that right there, the reason he lost that is because when you have a fence right there, you have to think about the fact that you're gonna lose aim assist. He didn't get the chance to reload because he played it up. That is an L play. Had he reloaded, he wins that gunfight, right? So that's why whenever I say you need to reload first before you played up, that is the exact reason why. He could have still gotten one plate on and been hip firing at the guy, but instead he ended up in a situation where he couldn't shoot anymore. With a fence, you have a fence right there, which means you're gonna lose aim assist. So if he's thinking he's gonna have it because you can still see the enemy, then he's gonna focus on wiggling back and forth to get that rotational. So it happens, it sucks. But clearly, I would say he's the best player in the game, right? He just loses that because he makes a mistake. And Warzone is all about capitalizing on your enemy's mistakes. Either way, let's hop into the next play. We're gonna go right here. Trust in me, trust in me. The second player we're gonna be spectating has had more cheating allegations against them than basically most players I've ever met in the pro community. So let's go find old boy. Let's go find him. I think he's getting slammed right now. Right there. Leave my man alone!
I'm stunned.
Oh my god.
What's up, baby?
Expel?
Oh.
Leave him
wait,
alone!
Am I getting a train ran on me?
Wait,
Hey.
Oh, I see what's happening.
Oh, it's a ducky.
Expel.
Hey, what's up?
Expel, you see this guy right here? This dude?
Yeah.
Shoot him to death.
Oh. Yeah?
Don't do it.
Come here. I got him. He's dead.
All right, that was perfect. Now we can talk in silence.
Oh.
You
is
saw
that
the files that I sent you, right?
Yeah. I appreciate you mailing it on a USB. That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah, no, it's the only way to do it securely and encryptly.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Could you do me a favor? Would you... Hold on. Is there a bed in here? Could you... Just grab me from behind. Just do it. Please. If you could... Oh, that hurt. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, please.
Yeah, hold up.
Please,
Let me hold
Mr.
the.
Help me.
Let me hold that.
Mr. Help me.
Let
I'm
me hold the. I'm gonna hide the screen real quick and let me just.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There we.
Oh.
There we.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Faster.
Yeah.
Faster.
Oh, it's working. Oh, it's a. Oh. Wow.
I died to a match player. No, not the match player. Oh God.
Nothing clean.
All right. Well, if you couldn't figure it out, we just died to Breadman, who is notorious for having a bunch of people think that he's cheating because he is on mouse and keyboard and he flicks at people. So I figured today is the day we check out one of the greatest keyboard and mouse players in Warzone, right? Or just a perfectly black screen. Hey there. All right, we got match player. Match player. Woo! Yeah, we did it. We did it. All right. So I will note, Bread is notorious to just talk to his chat for like 15 minutes randomly throughout the game. So I apologize if that's something that we see, but he obviously is incredibly good. But I've had his stream up for a while, and he will just randomly, you know, just like stop in the middle of the game, pull something up, and just start chatting. So I will have an overlay of the stuff on his screen, but Twitch gives me ads. Such is life. So if the stuff on the screen gets like kind of messed up, that's why. But I will know off rip, he doesn't have his perks, he doesn't have anything right now, so no big deal. He is a level 289. That is a big number. That is a very large number. My God, in heaven above. And again, this is a player that does not have aim assist, but he is on, you know, keyboard and mouse. So what you're gonna see is some really nice movement. Now, there are people on controller that have incredible movement, but Bread is just stupid good on keyboard and mouse. I've gotten the opportunity to spectate him multiple times in the past, usually not for content, but today it is. Hold on, this is like kind of pissing me off. Hold on. Is that better? I feel like I've been like short in the frame, and I feel like that might be better. Hopefully that's good. Hopefully that's good. Now I do want to take an opportunity. He might be on keyboard and mouse, but we, God dang it, why does it do this? Hold on, just a sec. Wait, hold on. All right, he might be on keyboard and mouse, but we have this right here. This is the Expel aim controller. And if I zoom in on my face, I'll show you. I have a secondary one right here. This is remarkable. You got your back paddles, 4 of them. I technically only use 2. But it's just like a comfort thing. I feel like it feels more comfortable to do that, but I only use 2. And then you have the triggers, which are incredible as well. Bread is just slamming people while I'm trying to drop an ad in the video. That's crazy. But all I'm saying is if you want to try out a brand new controller with back pedals, if you're wondering how people outside of mouse and keyboard are able to have incredible movement and incredible shots, it all has to do with having back pedals on their controller so that they can move, jump, slide, and shoot all at the same time. What a great shot. What an incredible shot. So go to expel.gg/aim and use code Expel for $50 off the Expel Pro controller. And it'll look just as cool as this one right here. I freaking love it. I'm not gonna lie. I love these controllers. I've tried a lot of different controllers in the past. We're gonna have a video very soon. We've been kind of putting together a bunch of information for y'all, but I'm gonna have a video very soon explaining kind of the difference between this and a SCUF controller or the regular PlayStation controller, showcasing different gameplay styles, explaining to you aim assist, why you definitely need a controller that's this good. That guy's gonna chow it. Oh my God, Bread, you don't have a selfie, you absolute freak. Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. He is stressing me out, dude. Thermal hybrid on a Car 98K is insane, dude. God bless, dude. Stop chowing. You've got 4 plates. Now, I will note he's rocking Tempered Survivor and Tracker. So, oh my God, Bread! What are you doing? I mean, we're still spectating him. We're going to see him in the gulag, so it's not that big of a deal. But what are you doing? You absolute freak! Chowing that like a freaking demon. Oh my goodness gracious, what a guy. What a freaking guy. Now, I will note he's running the Terminator skin. So a lot of these guys that run skins like the Terminator, what they're doing is they're trying to get themselves an advantage. And so that's why people will buy skins like the Terminator or Black Noir or something like that. The Terminator, it's hard to see because most of the body's see-through. It's kind of like the OG Groot skin. At the same time, the Black Noir skin is obviously very dark. So when you're in a dark space, it's going to be very hard to see them. What is happening right now? What is he doing? Is he just gonna... What? Bread, why are you doing this? What is he doing? What? What is that play? He's just doing that to be rude? Is that all that it is? All right, well, he's sitting on $3,200. By the way, I did fix all the spectating things in between games because I had a lot of time while I'm waiting for people to finish games. So that's where we're at right now. I fixed all the little spectating. So now if I look at the ammo, it looks right. If I look at the kill feed, you can see that it looks right. If you look at the player count, I didn't change that. And then we have the name. That looks right. And then we have zoom, which is perfectly centered now. So yay, everything's fixed. Yes, he fixed it. Good job, Expel. We're so proud of you. You fixed your zooms. Wow. And then Verdance is going to come out and they're going to break it again. I mean, I don't know what to say. All right. So the one thing I kind of want to focus on here is the difference between a mouse and keyboard player and a controller player, especially at a pro level, right? So don't get me wrong, Neocam is a good player. He's not a pro. And I'm not saying that Bread is going to play at a pro level in a default lobby. To be very clear, he's going to play well. I mean, immediately off rip, he's already got 5 eliminations, but you know, there's only 43 players left in the game because people are dying so fast. He's actually going to die right here. He can't play close range, can he?
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Chowing with no plates is insane. Brad, I need you to lock in, bro. You see that? That's a mouse and keyboard jump. You can't do that on controller. That's what I'm saying about like mouse and keyboard omni movement is going to be just a little bit better than what you'll be able to do on controller. And it's because the speed at which you can switch keys. And while that is an advantage for mouse and keyboard players, they kind of need it because people on controller have perfect tracking because of aim assist. Now, you're going to get mad and be like, my aim assist doesn't work like that. That's because you don't know how to use it. And like I said, I'm going to have a great video explaining how to utilize aim assist to play like some of these pro players because you are missing out on a ton of information on how it works and it's making you lose. So at the end of the last game, you may have noticed that Neo, he was trying to aim at a guy, right? And one, he should have reloaded. Of course, I hopped into his chat and I told him, I was like, bro, that was a great learning opportunity, but damn it, dude, you played incredibly up until the last second where obviously he chowed, which is fine. Chowing is, see, this is, oh. Chowing in a situation like that is perfectly fine. But the problem, oh, he's dead. That's it. That's GG's to Bread. He never got a thing. And that's what we get to see out of mouse and keyboard player. That's why controller's better, dude. I don't know what to tell you. That was a pro player versus a level 55 player. Hold on, just to show you. Just to show you, this guy's got 3 eliminations. I want to show you why controller is so busted. This guy, I guarantee, is going to have no idea what's going on. But he was able to eliminate Bread, a literal pro player that has won hundreds of thousands of dollars in Warzone tournaments. He's able to do that because he's playing on a controller that puts him on an even playing field with one of the top mouse and keyboard players in the world. Now, look, I don't play on mouse and keyboard. For some reason, people think that, and by the way, I know that it's a laggy. I can't fix it right now. But for some reason, people think that I play on mouse and keyboard. I guess if you look, my keyboard's always off to the right. My mouse is out of frame, but it's like right here. And I have it there so that I can mess with stuff on my my other computer. But I play on mouse, or I play on mouse and keyboard. I play on controller. So when people are like, oh, your arms are up here, they're super spread apart, I wonder why. Yeah, but if you actually like looked, they're really not. Like, this is where my arms are, and it's because I'm holding my controller on my desk, right? So people get really confused about that. Look how body this guy is. This is the guy that killed Bread. That right there, that was the guy. That was the guy that killed one of the top mouse and keyboard players in the world. And when obviously anybody can die to anybody, but when I tell you a lot of gameplay versus these players will come down to aim assist, that's what I'm talking about. Either way, let's move on to the next player because we probably should.
Oh, don't touch me there. That is my no-no square.
It is JDevice. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth himself, arguably one of the best Warzone players in the world. He's been trying to get me into his game all day because I've been dying on repeat. By dying, I mean my OBS crashed one time. And then my game dev errored one time. And so he's been kind enough to try to get me into his match. But yes, of course, we are spectating the one and only JDevice, which I'm very freaking excited about because truth be told, I got an incredible recording earlier and it's corrupted. because I screwed something up in OBS. So I apologize that you don't get to see that gameplay, but I'm sure it's going to be just as good, if not better, on this go. But man, oh man, I want to put a couple of disclaimers out there. I know the title of the video is something about streamers cheating. The reason I chose these streamers that I did is because they are incredible players. JDevice and Breadman specifically, I know for a fact, get a lot of videos made on them about whether or not they're cheating. Now, if you want to say someone's cheating, that's entirely up to you. But what I want to do is I want to figure out if it's all cheating or if it's game sense. Right now, he's getting absolutely slammed. So I would say he doesn't have walls. No, off rip, let's put a couple of things out there, right? One, he's going to be running the KSV, and he has himself a sniper. Two, he has stims, and he has tomahawks. Tomahawks are great for bouncing stuff off a wall, and the sniper itself is pretty decent, but he is a very smart player. Right there on our screen, it's going to look like, oh my god, he was trying to shoot into a wall. But the truth is if you've played this game enough, you know that the underside of those is always bangable, which means no matter what gun you have, you can shoot whoever is inside of there. It's actually like one of the best things ever. The next thing, he's probably going to have different audio than we have. He's not going to hear shooting at a distance the same way that we are. Footsteps may be louder for us than they are for him. And the reason why is because when you're spectating or when you're watching kill cams, you get different audio occlusion. Basically, it only hears what it needs to hear, except for the fact that you can hear bullets all over the place, which seems like you wouldn't need to hear it. But realistically, it's built that way so that you only hear the things you need to hear so that you know what they may have heard. But you won't hear things like random audio that's like the whooshes and stuff like that of just the map. So that's why things are a little bit different while you're spectating versus while you're watching them regularly. Now, the second thing I want to note here about the sniping, whenever he ADSs, it may look like he is snapping straight onto the target. But if you watch his stream and like his perspective of it, which of course I'm going to have him linked in the description down below. And I think he lives his streams public. So definitely a great idea to check that out. But if you watch his stream, you can see that when he snipes, he'll actually get close to the center of the target. He does great centering, don't get me wrong. He gets close to the center of the target, but he's not directly on the center. So on our screen, it's so fast that it hits right the center chest or it hits right center head. On his screen, he's actually aiming a little bit to the side and having to drag over a hair to get centered up, or he'll move his player over a hair to get centered up. So again, it's just a couple of things that look worse in kill cams and in spectating, but when you actually watch somebody and you even slow it down, you can see that they are never snapping right on. So it is what it is. I get that a lot of people think that, oh, I'm trying to protect cheating streamers or something like that. But frankly, if you think something like that, you are a fucking dumbass, okay? Either way, he's got 6 eliminations right now. He's trying to chow a guy that he just tried to snipe a second ago. And he is playing hybrid, which means that he has the ability to slide and dive. He is playing on controller. He obviously is going to have a controller that has some additional buttons, basically like back paddles, remappable paddles, or something like that. I actually don't know if he's sponsored by a company or what, but I will note this is the exact reason that I push y'all to start using something like an aim controller, or I don't even care what you use. Just get something with back paddles. I would love it if you grabbed my aim controller and you use code Expel so that I got a kickback from it. But in reality, if you want to get the most like value out of like tips and tricks videos, you may notice that a lot of the stuff I do is only possible because I don't have to jump and slide separately from aiming. So I have my jump paddle set to the bottom right and my slide pedal set to the bottom left. That's going to allow me to jump while turning my head. Damn, what a snipe. Jump while turning my head and slide while turning my head, and always staying on target of the enemy. Now, I don't know where the guy is. They just shot at him. I think it's actually just a sentry gun. I thought I heard a guy behind. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm probably crazy, but it is what it is. Right now, sitting on 7 eliminations. I mean, like, what a game, you know? What a game off rip. One of the best snipers I think I've ever seen, which I was not expecting. I will note, on his screen, he saw something pop up. For you, it might actually pop up on the radar so that y'all can see that. But it shows on the radar when people shoot and stuff like that for him. But for us, it doesn't necessarily show that. Again, I've got it overlaid so y'all can see it, but for me, I do not see anybody shooting on the map for the most part, and then I also never see anybody pop up on UAVs, which is a complete and utter lie from the game, which really, really sucks that they haven't built out spectating well enough to where it shows this kind of information, because it's very important to have it. My guess is it's due to the servers being so bad, but good God, he really does. It is like, it's so addicting to watch somebody that plays at this caliber. The guy's just waiting for him to come across. The question is Jay a freak enough to do it? He's not. He plays it smart. Guy's like PAing or something. I don't know what he's doing. Is this real life? Oh, it's a stream sniper, bro. I was like, what is happening? The guy's name's Stogs8. GG's. I was like, what the hell is going on? That guy just stood there and then he dropped cash. So the only issue is please, I recommend you don't stream snipe any of the people that were in this video. The reason that I have done this is because I've asked permission to record them. JDevice specifically, I tried to get it earlier. I didn't want to bother him too much. And he was like, hey, bro, I know stuff messed up. You know, hop back in, try it again. You know, stuff like that. My God, here he goes. That's a crazy play. Oh, and he goes through the window. What a smart play. My God. I love seeing that. Because you never see, like, if you're to watch like a mid-tier player do something like that, they won't go for the window. They'll just dodge. And for him, oh my God. The guy jumped. Yeah. This is freak plays. Oh. Wait, that guy said I'll be back. My guess is this guy's a demon. God, that's what I'm talking about. The movement and the aiming at the same time. That right there should be enough for you to be like, all right, shit, I need to buy a controller. Like, that is exactly what it is, because that is such a big deal. Because what he did is he got the information. So he peeks out first, he gets the information, and then he jumps back out knowing where the guy's chilling, or at least like the roundabout location, so he can aim toward that area and then get on target. And that's why when you look at people like this, it's so easy to see that they're not cheating, because he peeked to get the information. Someone that's cheating doesn't need to peek to get the information because they already have it. God, I thought he was going to die right there. Every time I see a Terminator skin, I just don't want to fight it because it's so hard to kill. I'm not going to lie to you. They need to change it. So again, UAV pops up on my screen. I can't see it. But for you, you're going to be able to see there's a crap load of people nearby. Damn. The jumps are so good. And you might be wondering, why is he shooting through the wall? If you look at the mini map, you should be able to see it on your side. The guy is popping up. So what he does is he shoots at windows, right? He wasn't shooting just at the wall. He shoots specifically at windows because windows are not like concrete walls. So you might be able to actually hit your shot through a window with a sniper when you wouldn't be able to. Jeez, oh Lou. When you wouldn't be able to. Oh, he broke his legs? What are you doing? There's a guy on his right, I think.
Operator establishing score streak.
Am I crazy? No, there's not. There's not. My God. See, this is what I'm talking about. Audio's slightly different. It's just hard to tell.
Marking target location.
Then he pulls it and then he grabs it. Oh, I love it. I love it. So he's got one guy up top, one guy below up here. At least from what I can tell on his mini map. Should have a guy like right here. Oh, in a dark spot. What a play. He knows he's got a guy across, which is what he's got tagged over there. He dives off so that he can pull his parachute a little bit better. I really need to get better at hybrid. I think if I could get better at hybrid, I might have a great time in this game. I wonder if he has a set button for hybrid on his controller, or if he has like a foot pedal. Because if you don't know, I'm pretty sure PlayStation 2, if you plug in some kind of like foot pedal, what you can do is you can actually keybind that to dive. And even though you're playing on controller, you can, oh my God, stem. Even though you're playing on controller, you can actually use that as a dedicated keybind to dive. So that if you don't want to technically play hybrid, you just set that to dive. And then if you set it to slide only, you can still dive off of stuff by hitting your foot pedal. I don't know if that still works, but I know that that's what people did back in Warzone 2. And I don't know if it still works on console or if it did. I thought it did. I was pretty sure that it did. Oh my, no! The guy has to rotate to the right to pick him up or to hit him. So he's just not going to do it. He's not going to chow that. To re-chow that instantly is so crazy. Don't ego it. You're such a freak. You're such a freak, Jay. My God. By the way, 12 eliminations right now. Over doubled since we started spectating. He gets shot in the ass. No way. Oh my God, the guy was a level 1 just chilling. My goodness. All right, don't worry. We're still spectating JDevice. He's just going to be in the gulag. I mean, we're trying to get in there with him, but he is, he's booting in. He's got 3, 2, 1, and he's fighting. Good positioning on the heady. Tosses that, forces the guy backwards or forwards, one or the other. Guy went back. Oh, he loses it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That was way too close, Jay. That was way too freaking close. So that puts him up to 13.
I'm good.
Not too bad. If I'm him, I don't chow for my stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's going to go get a gulag token. Oh my god! You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You can't chow. You can't chow. Chow for your gulag token, bro. Chow for the gulag token. Chow for the gulag token, you freak. 2 guys. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Gulag, gulag, gulag. Yep, you got it. Okay. You got some stuff. My god, what a play. That's insane. He didn't get a loadout, by the way. He grabbed a UAV. So what I'm guessing he's gonna do is that he's got one guy here. He's got nobody else though. He's just gonna pick up his stuff. So he got his KSV. I think he got his perks and everything, so he should be all set. He's got his loadout right there if he needs to go back to it. But he's got a guy above him, and he's got a guy at a building behind him. Oh, the guy above him is not actually above him. He's just sitting there. Now, that's the guy that he fought a second ago, if you remember the flame head. So all he's got to do is rotate around, catch this guy as he rows. Oh, he saw him move into that building. Yep, yep, yep. Insane plays. Stim to move faster. He's only got 21 bullets. To chow that with 21 bullets is insane. The body shooting, also kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. Also kind of crazy. I respect it, though. I respect it. So goofy, dude. So freaking goofy. All right, so he's got a pretty decent map right here. Let's check it out. He's got a lot of distance to cover. My guess, he probably goes towards like another buy or takes high ground somewhere. This building is going to be a good place for somebody with a sniper. There's a guy inside of it, clearly. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Lord have mercy, that guy almost caught him off guard. Man, the diving is crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm like super impressed. I might have to try that. See if that foot pedal thing still works. You can see the... Oh, no, that's just... Oh my god, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle almost slammed our boy. The way that the loot pops out of the bodies now is kind of cool. He's inside the building.
So he's trying
no!
to...
Dude, this is crazy. Dude, this is crazy. I mean, he dies right here, right?
Incoming lethal.
Leave!
Tangled with a turtle.
Leave!
Live for the pizza party.
Oh my god, I'm about to piss my pants right now. Oh my god! Oh, I'm losing it!
Marking new safe zone.
Guy behind him, guy behind him, guy behind him, guy behind him. I heard it, I heard
was I
it.
not just gonna kill him if I didn't get third partied?
Oh my god, this guy. Oh, I knew it. Oh, that wasn't even behind him, that's in front of him. There's definitely a guy behind him sniping. I'm sure of this. There's 100% a guy somewhere that direction. I heard the footsteps for a split second. Now he's got to get a rotation, so positioning himself right here is maybe not the greatest play. He moved, he moved, he moved, he moved. You need a row. He's stressing me out playing the edge like this. Dude's edging right here in front of... oh my god, brother! He chows for nothing and wins it anyway. Oh my god. This is anxiety inducing, dude. This is literally just so anxiety inducing. He gets a launcher is my guess. A muni? No launcher off rip? So UAV pop. And he's got no one nearby, so he's going to rotate out to whoever's popping up. Now, there is a guy on top of the building in front of him to the left. 2 guys. 1 guy knocked. He doesn't chow for it, which is pretty interesting. He takes high ground right here. He's got 2 people, 1 behind him, 1 in front of him. He gets a crack on that guy. He's going to dive. I love that. My God, dude. It's so crazy. Oh man. Watching somebody just with like such good control over their input device is insane. I mean, oh. I can't react fast enough, dude. My brain does not work this way. So he's got a guy up top that sniped him. He's got 4 plates. He needs to position himself a little bit better, which to me would mean go back for one of those bodies. Why is he punching? Oh, he's trying to pull out his knife and it won't let him. He's only got 1 plate, so this is probably not his greatest idea. Somebody just shock charged over there or something.
Get to the new safe zone.
12 plates now. These vibes. I can't even see that guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't even see him. I'm sure on his screen he can, but I cannot see that man. Yeah, see, it's just not loading in. Oh, so he's trying to get closer so it'll load in. He was just popping a shot. That's so dumb, dude. 9 players left, 22 eliminations. That is crazy. Man is just absolutely popping off right now. Now he's got that marked right there because he's trying to remember that he's got a guy that direction so he doesn't position himself poorly. Hear that? The KSV. Nope. There's a guy to his left. It's a freaking. It's a decoy, isn't it? Oh, it's not. It's a. Oh my God! What a shot! Oh, a sniper! Dude, my man's insane. That should be a free. Yeah. He doesn't get the kill though, and the reason why is because the guy up top sniped him. You see the molly in that window? Oh. No, why would you run out? That's a freak play. That's a freak play. What? The guy was sniped? Was that not him that sniped him? I'm not getting the same information, bro. This is what I'm saying about spectating being so different. Like for me, it seemed like the guy down below shot him, but that's just not what happened. The guy's up 1 level. You saw it? Position yourself. Jesus, he popped 1 shot. That gives away his position immediately. Oh my God. He's breaking his goddamn ankles. Good kill. Notice he doesn't chow for it. He just lets the guy up top clean him. That guy would naturally get up, but the thing is he only had 23 bullets. So if there was another guy there, he's got to double check and make sure that no one else is trying to third party him. That's a big thing in solos. So a 1v1 situation, guy versus him, perfectly up top. Good shot. My God, brother. Come on, hit it. 24 eliminations. I mean, what a freaking game. What a game. This is truly just a marvel to behold. Do it.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
The way that guy's just slowly trying to chow. Oh, what a shot! JDevice, you absolute madman. Final kill cam 1 more time. A nasty quick scope on our boy. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out all the people that we spectated in the description down below. I hope you have an incredible remainder of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one.